can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes do see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the king of limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the king of limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the king of limbo.
Yeah, he had to visit enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the king of limbo. Take it away, Rita, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the king of limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, the king of limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, king of limbo.
I like how both samurai games have been consistently getting screwed for like the last week and a half. But I'm tired, man. I just woke up. I'm already tired. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Okay. Well, we have 2 missions we could do. Strengthen... Oh, I haven't swapped over yet. Good lord. There you go. Oh, I still have the, what's it called? This is the last time I recorded was literally Saturday. There we go. Perfect. We have Strength and Softness. And 3 Blades of the Era. Hello, Nard. Let's see. Oh, I'm here. Bro says, oh, I'm here. Like, it's a mystery. Like, how did I end up here? I'm lost. Oh, I'm here. What? Content? Oh my god. That's funny. He's like, wait a minute. I'm still subscribed to this dickhead? Holy shit. That's funny. Oh my lord. I'm tired though. I went out today, had a nice walk in the park, came home, and just fucking clocked out. Had a morning shift, so I'm running on subpar sleep. Go to sleep. If nothing of value is going to happen today, I promise you. This is not the stream for value. Maybe this will be the shit posting hour. Don't stay up on my behalf. I feel like I normally feel around 4 a.m. I could not imagine. I'm going to try to be up at 4. Today's reset on Final Fantasy, so I'll try to be up at 4. So I can run the roulettes, and I could hopefully run them again.
We meet again.
Oh, hey, it's these dudes. You guys know I've been working for the Shogunate?
You're looking for someone. Can I trust you not to get in our way?
Oh, that's a great way of asking for my help.
Word is a renowned martial arts master is training on this mountain. So we've come to hone our skills.
Bro is locked in.
I
Oh my
really like
God.
to get to Takasaki's level one day.
I was attacked by a big black bumblebee. Dude, there were bees everywhere today in the park. It's the worst. I hate it.
You're constantly going Kusaka this, Kusaka that.
And the high tension cable part kind of sucks.
You
Damn.
hammered us good and proper at
Glad
the
you're safe,
place.
though.
We're painfully aware of our need to grow if we're to achieve anything.
Alright, so you're gonna train in martial arts?
Hey, I just realized. The martial arts master we're after competed in the tournament at the military academy. Didn't you compete too?
Duh.
Already acquainted, would you...
They're not gonna ask why I entered there? Like, I'm very confused about what's going on in this game. Sure, I'll do it.
Ah, thank you. Much obliged.
The game is shitposting central. Daily life in Latam. Yeah, soon to be daily life in America, too. Nope. No. Shit, I forgot how to crouch. Every game does it differently.
Is that him? He looks kind of young.
Oh my god! It's the guy that throws you the whole time.
You're not Jigoro Kano, are you?
What the fuck is going on in this game?
Can I help you? Ah, I remember you from the military academy.
Must be the famed martial arts master.
I don't know if I'll go quite so far, though I suppose I've received a fair bit of attention since then.
Ridiculous.
And we're acquaintances too. I wonder, would you be so kind as
It's the guy that has moves no one else in the game has. He just parries everything you do.
To teach you.
Don't worry, these two are honorable samurai. Very nice. I'm never gonna get the last rank of Intimidate. I have no idea how to get 3 more strength
As a member of
points.
the military academy, my hands might be tied. Very well.
Fortunately, I'd rather persuade and lie than intimidate, but whatever.
Suppose we could run through a few training exercises.
Wonderful. We're very much looking forward to it.
There's a place up ahead I often used to train. Let's go over there now.
Yes. Let's have a drink.
This is where I practice my hill sprints, where I run full steam from the base all the way to the top. By using often neglected muscle groups, I strengthen not only my legs, but my entire body. Naturally, it also helps to build stamina.
I don't know. This sounds rather basic.
Yeah,
We haven't even
let's
started and you're doubting him. What a dick.
We race to see who can reach the top first.
Oh no. Sounds fun.
All right, time to finally show you who's boss.
Master Kano, give us the signal.
Very well. But remember, this is training.
Alright.
Ready? Go!
I can't move. Go!
I've got this!
I can perfectly hold my own here.
What? Climb!
You! Stand back, Hito!
Stop using your grappling hook!
If anyone
What? Why? Baby, stop sprinting! What the fuck? Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh well. I was like, wait a minute, how am I out of stamina? It treats it like combat for some reason. Whatever.
You'll excel in the fighting arts, I'm sure.
I was like, what? When has sprinting ever cost stamina out of combat in this game? Literally never.
All right then, let's move on to the next exercise. This is where I like to practice sparring.
Oh, great.
I want you to face off one-on-one with another as if you were engaging in a real combat. What technique you choose is entirely up to you.
I see. Got any tips before we begin?
Just don't die!
The success of your training depends on you and your partner. That is, you must approach your fight with a willingness to help each other succeed.
Got it! Master Kano, It'd be my honor to train with someone of your caliber. I expect you'd be able to wipe the floor with me, would you not?
Yes. Well, I'm afraid you're not quite at my level.
Oh my god.
Perhaps the three of you could try and take me on together.
Oh, Master Kano.
What? The nerve of this guy. We'll make you eat those words. Come on, Ito. Let's get him.
The three of us can take him down.
Saying awfully close for a guy who's shit talking. Alright.
Please come at me however you'd like.
I forget, it's... What the fuck? Dude.
If you think you're the best of the three of us.
Afterwards.
Oh my god. Alright, hit him. He's looking at me. I like how he just gets iframes. He just gets to step through everything you do. Like, this is like the shitpost character in a fighting game. Everything he does just counterpicks everything else. Okay, come on. Oh, I gotta blink, please. Oh no! Ah! Why me? Dude, this guy got like 3 hits on him. Why are you doing this to me, dude? What the fuck? Whoa! How did that even work? Uh-oh. Oh, Judo Chop! Oh my god, no, come on! Ah! This game is so funny, man. Just hit him!
One against
Holy shit.
ambitious.
The random Judo Chop is the best part of the game. This game is so stupid.
One man made a struggle.
Unbelievable.
Estimated him. I suppose that's
Good lord.
famous martial artist.
Here, really quickly, I need to pull this out.
If we keep training like that, do you think we could get that strong?
God, I hope not.
Suppose. Shall we get back to it then?
Okay.
Thank you too. I appreciate you vouching for us.
Sorry, hold on, let me wipe this down. Okay, that's fine. He's a generous man.
Fairly generous yourself, the way I see it.
Status improved.
We're going to get stronger. Just you wait. Strong enough to pay back what we owe you one day.
Also, I did find my Vita for... I know we were talking about that before with, like, sword art. I did find my Vita. It's literally right in front of me. I just couldn't see it in the darkness of my room before. Very nice. We have a bond with him. He's probably the only bond that has hand-to-hand as its specialty. Which would be pretty funny. Okay. So can someone really tell me, like, what is all the anti-shogunate, pro-shogunate stuff? Because it seems like it matters to the same degree as, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where it really didn't matter. Oh, we got charm points! Because, like, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it didn't really matter. Like, you just pick who you want to play as. And I guess it's fine, you know? Maybe it would have been a little bit cooler if there were, like, you know, how do they do it in Skyrim, where there's 2 different storylines and there's the main quest? That would be, like, the closest thing I would think. In this game, it doesn't really seem like it matters that much. Just being completely honest. It seems mostly like a thing that just you can partake of if you want. You just level up both of them. No one cares. You're a mercenary. But at the same time, no one is like, wow, you've violated your loyalty. No one cares. These dudes don't even question why I'm at the military academy. People just kind of wander in and out. You know, oh, you were at the military academy. Yeah, how did you have fun? I mean, that's not literally what he said, but he might as well have just said that for all intents and purposes. Okay, what do we have here? Increase the amount of money earned for completing a mission. Oh, do we have enough to go talk to Cat Lady? I actually don't even know. I haven't been paying attention. Wait, I could just... Okay, where is the Cat Lady again? Up here? Yeah, here she is. Let's see. Let's see if we have enough to get that extra level up. If not, we'll just teleport back. Oh my god. This game has been a trip. I'd like to finish it before the end of the month, but I don't know how feasible that is. I probably just have to railroad the story. Heavens help us if there's a third area. No, I do not want to talk to you. I'm trying to find your
I am
pussies.
so happy to see you again.
I never forget a pussy. That's Dr. Evil's cat.
How can you tell?
I never forget a pussy. Cat.
Teresa, only one.
Is there anything else you would like?
Oh my god, there must be a third area. It probably isn't as big as this one. I have to find another 4 fucking cats. Dude, I'm in hell.
Will you be back?
No.
Soon?
Unfortunately. What the fuck is going on in this game? That's how she gets motherfuckers to do all this stupid shit. Okay, well, we have 3. I guess we'll just hold on to it. It's nothing major. Okay. All the way back. We'll turn this in. I just got credit for it? Wow, okay, sure. Do I even have anything to level up at this point? And that's the other thing, like, I'm not intentionally trying to overlevel. It's just, this is one of those games where if you just do a bunch of stuff in the overworld, you pretty much get your character to be really high up. Like, I barely even done anything. Like, you just kind of wander around and do stuff. Yeah, this would be the last one, right? Because we have everything else for intelligence. But who knows how long it'll take us to get... There's got to be another area, and that's how we'll get it to max, basically. Because we have 3, we could get this, but I'd rather save for this to get the maximum amount of money. So what do we have? Key attack, increase key damage dealt by counter sparks 10% instead of 5. Increases the damage dealt by critical hits. Never did this. 8% max. Speechcraft Intimidate, never gonna get that. Alright, maybe we just hold on. Yeah, because I'm not doing max health. It's not even effective enough. If it was like 30% max, maybe I would do it.
Who are you? And what are you doing at our dojo?
You see Master Odani.
In that case, well... The master isn't here right now. He's actually...
Yes?
No. Our dojo welcomes competition from other sword styles. Why don't we continue this conversation after some sparring?
Sure.
Well said. Just you try to get the better of Toranosuke Shimada.
Then you have mining light. I need to have an actual light in my room. That's what I really need. Oh shit, okay, way too late. What?! He grabbed me out of the dodge. There was like no iframes on that dodge whatsoever. Oh shit. Okay. That last hit was super greedy. Yep, I know. Oh my god. That hit is way faster than I expect. Oh my god. It's like everyone in this game has an FADC. What the fuck? Kratos showed up apparently. Oh my fucking god. I keep thinking I'm gonna interrupt them. That's literally not how this game works, and I should know that by now, but I fucking hate that. It's a grapple. Get up. I have no stamina. Maybe we should stop our sparring. It seems kind of important. I don't care. He did a red dude, are you fucking serious? He did a red attack into a red attack. What in the fuck? They would never let you do that if you had a red attack. Actually, no, we do have red attacks. They suck in this game. That's why I stopped using them. They have no priority. What the fuck? Hey, wait, who the fuck is this dude? What the fuck, dude? Now, is this very honorable? By the way, he stole my ability to use a critical strike. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Okay, I was way early on that. I should not have done that. Oh, I have no stamina. I fucking hate this. Jesus Christ. I have to shift styles. That's absurd. I did it. I beat him. I beat him. No, I was being greedy. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I win. Unfucking real, dude. No, that's not late game bosses. That's every boss in this game is like that. Every normal enemy in this game is like that too. Is this every single enemy in the game just goes through whatever the fuck you're doing? I wish I was kidding. You could hit them first. They could hit you out of your attacks. That's why I stopped using special techniques in this game.
I will show that old man in the end. And I will show you too.
Good for you. Good for you.
You will regret those words.
Master Rōnin will take on any opponent. But he'd be especially pleased to fight someone of your caliber. He's out training by the riverbank, not far from here. Do go and see him.
Kind of like that one stream where the one enemy crushed Lynn instantly. I mean, that's just probably because she was low level. As you get higher in Xenoblade, you obviously get more things to do. It's just, I don't like how Xenoblade structures its RPG elements. Like, Xenoblade needs to just have healing moves. I don't know why they insist on not having healing moves. It doesn't even make sense. Let's have a full game and you're unable to heal your party and there's no real, like, tank. Like, they want you to have tanks, but you can't actually tank. There's no, like, hey, I'm a tank, so my enmity generation is way higher, right? Like, they don't have any of that. It doesn't even make sense. Even Xenoblade 2, which does have that structure, doesn't do it very well, which is really kind of stupid, but whatever.
I'm Nobutomo Odani, the man you've been looking for. I see. So, you've bested Hachiro and Toranosuke, I surmise. You have a fearsome look indeed.
You're also black and blue. Alright, it's an honor.
Humility is a virtue. Even among those who write their names in history's pages, fortune favors the humble, while arrogance invites only misfortune. Enough talk. It's time You showed me how well you handle the blade.
Alright. Challenge accepted.
Oh, I look forward to a display of your prowess, young one.
Okay.
Strike me then. Don't be shy.
Whoa! Bro, he's moving with after images. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, brother, what in the fuck? So that run-up move he does on your chest is still dodgeable. It does no damage. Like, why do they give all these fuckers grappling moves, man? I did way too early. Shit. Like, why?
I should put up a proper fight, lest I end up in the infirmary.
Break him! Yes, yes, yes! Old man! Alright, very nice. Somehow he was way easier than everyone else. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I don't know why every enemy can just do random fucking E moves, or iframe moves. It's ridiculous. They all have parry moves. First the judo guy, now this.
Your talent appears to be the
All of a sudden, we're discovering everyone here has fucking hockey, and they could do all sorts of crazy techniques. Yeah, did you throw it? Okay, he's playing with us. I'm like, how are you easier than the other two?
Notice that. The truth is, I've already begun my service to the shogunate at Kaishu's request. As an instructor to any swordsmen.
Yeah, they're domain expanding. They're using fucking hockey. What is it in Bleach? They're not full bring. They're spirit pressuring, key charging. What was the Naruto? Bankai, thank you, Bankai. Bankai full bring, everything else. What's the Naruto version of this?
I can hardly refuse my cousin, can I?
Oh, okay, they're related. All right.
I planned to turn him down as I didn't want to neglect my dojo. But the
What's the Naruto version? Sage mode? No, but the one that everyone has. I guess everyone in Naruto has like a different awakening. Awakening is just a gameplay mechanic in Storm. Okay, well, I appreciate it.
No need to thank me. Well,
Dudes are unleashing their Kekkei Genkais. What's the Yu Yu Hakusho version of this? I don't know. Everyone kind of had like a different ultimate in Yu Yu Hakusho, which I thought was kind of cool back in the day. The fact that like everyone had like a different ultimate was really cool. Like Yusuke had his demon mode. Kuwabara has literally the sword that pierces dimensions. Kurama becomes his half fox form. Obtain gesture seppuku. Why? And Hiei opens his third eye. Man, that shit was cool, dude. I love that. I love Yu Yu Hakusho so much. It's such a good series. I feel like rewatching it once a year is already not enough. Alright, well, this still hasn't shown up, which is great. Can we walk into the southern part of the city? Like, we've never done this before. Let's try it. I'm gonna get jumped. Yeah, Digivolve. All of a sudden, everyone has moves that are like parry dot. I'm expected by the cat lady. What? No, I'm not. You are expected the Yoshiwara Pleasure District. I don't think I am. And I don't think I'll show up. What's another good anime power-up move? Fucking... I don't know. Whatever the Demon Slayer power-up is for Water Wheel or whatever. I'll be honest, I haven't watched Demon Slayer in forever. What are they using Hunter x Hunter? I've never fully watched Hunter x Hunter. That was on my list, and then I started watching One Piece, and that was 700 episodes of One Piece ago. So, you know, that's about where I'm at with that. Eventually I'll catch up to One Piece, and then I'll be like, fuck that, I'm gonna go watch Hunter x Hunter. Or I could catch up on some of the other stuff, but given that at the rate I was consuming fucking One Piece episodes, I was still already watching like 50 episodes, or like almost 20 episodes a day. Like, what more do you want? Imagine 20 episodes a fucking day. You know how insane that is? Toonami only lasts like 6 hours. Not even, it lasts like 5 hours, depending. So, like, I'm already watching way too much. But I do want to watch Hunter x Hunter. I also should probably watch Gintama. I've been kind of watching Blue Exorcist on Toonami. That's, like, the only thing I've been really watching on it at the moment. Birkin 4, oh my god. Resident Evil is not an anime. Resident Evil is not an anime, even in RE4, where Leon is dodging lasers. In RE4, it's more like The Matrix, but it really is just, you know, I'm pretty sure the laser scene from the original, because I forget that there was a laser scene in the original Resident Evil movie. I just remember the one in the later movie, which I guess was a Hallmark throwback to Resident Evil 1. I don't really remember Resident Evil 1, the first movie, I'll be honest with you. It's been too long. It's been too long. I just don't remember it. And I should rewatch them, like, all things considered, it would probably be pretty fun and funny, because I haven't done it in so long, just to shoot the shit. But yeah, there was a... Resident Evil's not that Matrix, or not that anime. It's more Matrixy, which is like why Wesker is moving like he's out of the Matrix, which I thought was, like, fucking cool. I did not think that was cheesy at all. I actually really liked that. I thought that was dope. I cannot stress how cool it was to play Code Veronica, and then Wesker, you know, shows up and he's not playing around. Yeah, he's using the world, everything. Glad to know I have a bunch of weeaboos in my server. What? Okay, well that didn't work. I hate that third move, really. Uh-oh, kill his ass! Okay, maybe not. Give me my stamina. I forgot, you have to yank that. We haven't had to do that in a while. Shit. Kill him. Okay, I'll get my stamina back, please. Thank you very much. I have no idea what paralysis even does. It definitely can't take away your priority anymore, because you have no priority in this game. I played this whole game. I swear to God, you do not have priority on, like, any attack you do. It's very rare that the game gives you priority. Okay. I think the bigger problem is, like, the game seemed to have, like, a really clear, straightforward story at the start. And then, like, the entire second arc, they pretty much force you to work for the people you were just fighting against the entire first arc. Like, I don't really understand, like... I'm sure it's probably being very historical, but I feel like there was maybe a better way to do that. What is that Pokemon move from Violet? That does not narrow it down in the slightest. Like, I'm sure this is probably becoming more historical now than, you know, whatever, but one of the things they advertised this game for was, hey, you could redo the timeline and do different weird stuff. And that pretty much is almost all vanished. Like, none of that even exists anymore, which doesn't even make sense to me. Like, remember we got to chapter 2, and it's like, oh, here's the Testament of the Soul. You could revisit earlier chapters and find earlier characters that have been killed so you can hang out with them and gain bond points. But then it was really only for Taka, and she hasn't been seen in the entire game since then. Like, she's the only character who actually gets killed. Now, maybe, like, coming up and when we enter Act 3, which I'm assuming will be the finale of this game, maybe more characters will start to die, but until then it seems like just a one-off system that they just kind of threw the fuck in. And I know I've kind of meandered a little bit and I haven't really played it like as hardcore as I could, but you know, we're what, 19 streams in at this point? Like, it's not like we just sat around and did nothing. We maybe had a shorter stream or two. But, you know, we've been pretty consistent playing this game, I would say. I mean, it could be worse. At least this game is funny. At least, unlike Shadows, it's just not boring. I think that's, like, the biggest sin of Shadows. It's just fucking boring. All the controversy and shit, and it's not even, like, a funny, or, like, just annoying game. It's just a boring game. Well, I guess it is annoying. But at least it could be annoying like this game and still be funny. At least you're not getting stun locked by common boars. Well, in Shadows, you do the stun locking, but it makes it very fucking boring because you just spam heavy attacks. That's why I'm just like, oh god, another fight. But then the combat doesn't even really work when you have tons of enemies around you. Like, if they wanted to do tons of enemies swarming you every 5 seconds, they should have done what, like, the Arkham games do. Which is kind of closer to how older Assassin's Creed games played. So, I mean, like, they could have just done that. And then they could have had their system where you could get swarmed by, like, a dozen enemies. But, like, I don't want to say the Arkham games are simple, because they're definitely not. But, like, you can only have one. You could either have For Honor or you could have Arkham. You can't really do both. And if you can, it's definitely not the way that they did it in that game at all. What the fuck? Look at this. Oh, by the way, I saw Light-Minded was in here. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by.
Welcome.
Oof. Okay. What are you doing up here? How the fuck did you even get up here?
You can practice gliding here. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, he's a gliding merchant. Okay.
Okay, I'll get things ready.
Compete for points by destroying floating targets while gliding. If you land the ground anywhere outside the goal, you'll be disqualified. Okay. Treatise on dexterity. Do I even need this? Well, you get it for free. I might as well just do it. That's funny. I can't repeat that, but that's funny. There you go. Oh my god! Ah! Try it again. I'll play Shadows. I'll beat it. It's not a big deal. But Lord knows I am going to be comatose by the time I get through that fucking game. Okay, I don't care. So they want you to go really low with this. I'm all right, dude. I'm sticking with this. Man, he did a lot of setup for this. You can't boost, can you? No. Oh, terrestrialization? Fuck me, I already forgot what it was called. You know, I'm not getting greedy. Awful. Okay. It's less a move, more of a technique. But yeah.
Good job. Did you get a good feel for riding the winds?
You know it. Wait, was that high enough to get... What? Oh, here we go. Invent bomb while gliding from the technology development menu to drop earthenware balls from the air. This will allow you to attack enemies below. I don't think I actually got anything. I think I was too low. I just barely passed. I passed only because I didn't crash.
Okay.
You need 15,000... Oh, never mind. Okay, we're not doing that. I read it backwards. Oh, we got the lumberyard. Who even knows if they'll ever bring back terrestrialization? I like how even they know, no matter how much copium fucking Pokemon anyone swallows, even they know that Mega Evolution is the way to go. Even they're aware that Mega Evolution was like the #1 thing they did, which is why they keep bringing it back for all these other games, which makes it like, well, why don't you just bring it back for everything then? Like why even pretend? Like, why even have all these weird fucking gimmicks that are cool, right? Like, I think some of them are interesting, like having terrestrialization Dragon Arbok was pretty cool. Imagine Arbok suddenly finding new life because it can do all these things. I'm not saying they're bad ideas, but like, why cut any of them? Oh, I forgot that I have to surprise you. He's a fire starter. He's an arsonist. Oh, shit. Whatever. Way too early. Oh, boy, I have nothing. Oops. Ow. Alright, get up. Uh-oh. I really love that you cannot upgrade your stamina at all in this game. Mega Gardevoir Black Dress? Is that actually a real Pokemon, or are you shitposting? I feel like I have never seen Black Dress Gardevoir. That's also not the shiny form. Y'all remember when the most human-like Pokemon was Mr. Mime? What is the most human-like Pokemon now? People have said, like, Mewtwo is human-like, Hypno is human-like. But I guess Mr. Mime, kinda. What's more human-like than Mr. Mime now? What about Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee? Those are pretty human-like. Machamp? Well, I guess more like Machoke, I guess. You remember when they started giving evolutions to only the Galarian forms of certain Pokemon, while the Cantonian forms don't have evolutions? Yeah, remember those good old days? I do. Why the fuck did they do that? Who even knows? Alright, well that was right in his fucking throat, and it didn't kill him. What? He's alerted? Oh no, he's coming. No, he doesn't know I'm here. I killed his friend for free. He doesn't even know I'm here. What the fuck? Yeah, now he knows. Okay. I'm like, what? I killed his friend for free. Brother, help! Oh, stop playing around there, dice loader. Oh, shit. It's a fucking Gyarados again. I didn't want to loot that. I blocked that first one on instinct. Alright, anyway. Not a single fucking original dot! Yeah, we fought a couple dudes like that. We are literally just saying the same thing. I'm just faster because it has to transmit through the internet. That's actually really funny. Devin's over here like, oh, it's the Garrador. And at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's the Garrador. But mine comes out first because I'm playing on 0 ping and he's playing on like 200 ping. Oh, that's funny, man. There's legendaries assignment that strip dudes on clouds. No, those are Gen 5 legendaries. What is it called? Those are the forces of nature, as they're called. They only finally added Genbu the turtle after what? Gen 5 came out in what, 2011? And then Arceus came out. What year did Arceus come out? Was it 2021 or was it 2022? It must have been 2022, right? Was it? I don't even remember. But whatever it was, it's like a decade later they finally add the last force of nature. Why the fuck they took that long to do it, I have no idea. Like, yeah, better late than never. And I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know, Pokemon is one of the few franchises that actually gets better the more fucking Pokemon they put in. Like, that's literally how the series works. Red attack immediately. The more Pokemon they put in, the better every game becomes. Think about it, you have way more options. I did it way too early. And I botched that shit way hard. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, that could have been bad. Okay, well, we're fine. Fuck this guy. I'm really bad with these enemies in particular. Okay. That one I really can't parry. The Garrador I could parry, not that. Oh my god. Violet was 22? No, not Violet. Arceus. Arceus was 22. You want to know how I know? Because BDSP was 2021. And... what was it? Arceus was like March, right? Or something like that. And then Violet was that fall. And I remember because I distinctly, basically camped GameStop to get that shit for 20 bucks. Like, I was literally camping them to get that shit for no fucking money used. It was great. Get thrown around like P. Diddy's love interest. I don't think P. Diddy loves anyone. Actually, the first day of his trial was today. I didn't even follow that. I was tired. Don't worry. They'll let him off with a fine. That's how justice in America works, in quotations. He's either super cooked or they're letting him off with a fine. Alright, so there is a cat. There's 2 cats. Okay, very nice. He's facing life? Oh, it's January? Holy shit. I don't remember any of this. That's how many streams ago it was. 130 some streams ago. He's facing fucking life. They're gonna Epstein this dude, aren't they? He definitely knows way too much. They're not gonna have this dude sing like a fucking canary. Okay. No, not you. Go away. That's nice. Look at that. That's pretty good. He's just a gooner. Leave him alone. See, most people, when they goon, they don't need to commit several crimes and trafficking, and they certainly don't need 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That's just pure indulgence. That's like biblical levels. Oh, fuck. The cow is on there. Okay, we'll come back. That's like biblical levels of indulgence right there. Johnny Somali's looking at like 30 years. Yeah, I follow Legal Mindset. Now, it's, yeah, like you say, it's looking at, I don't want people to get fucking hype. I was saying this to my friend. I'm like, don't get hype, right? Like, I don't know if they'll keep him there for 30 fucking years. They might just try to make a reasonable example of him, right? Let's look. If I've learned anything from all the lawsuits I've seen and all the lawsuits you get hyped for, never get cocky, because you can never underestimate stupidity, and you also don't want to, you know, like, whether you want someone to get convicted or not, never get cocky, right? I'd rather people I know are innocent get off because they're innocent than people go to jail. Are you... Oops. How do I get to you? I have to jump from the roof.
Huh.
That's why I was very surprised at the outcome from the Carl Jobst fucking lawsuit. But then when I actually looked into it, it had nothing to do with the fucking Donkey Kong shit. Which is absolutely mind-blowing. I feel like Jobs definitely fucking misled people on that. But what makes it really funny is Billy Mitchell has been shitposting the entire time on Twitter now that his court case is over. So he's just shitposting about all of it. What an actual downfall. What a sad fucking time. And the sad part is I love his content. That really is the fucking curse of Apollo Legend, isn't it? Dude has been gone for multiple fucking years. And people are still haunted by involving themselves with him. That is wild to me. Should've just stuck with the Donkey Kong shit. Because that's like an easy layup. It's like, well, what the fuck else is there really even to say? I think there's way more than enough evidence to convince the average person that he absolutely did cheat it. That's my opinion, of course. But I feel like most people come to that too. How many times did he skip fare at the Metro? Skipping fare at the Metro is damn near a New York rite of passage. He'd fit right in over here. The thing he wouldn't fit right in over here for doing is harassing the fuck out of people. But yeah, don't get too fucking hype for him to spend like 3 decades in prison. Now, Vitaly might be really fucked. I think the Philippines might be even harsher. South Korea might let this guy go with like a couple years at best. I don't think we're looking at like 5 fucking decades of Johnny Somali in prison. Now, I'm not saying this because I don't think he should, right? But I don't think they're gonna throw this guy in for forever. I think that it's a little bit too much of people wanting him to be executed, basically. And however you feel about it, I wouldn't get too hype about it. He might be facing it. He'll probably just plead guilty. He'll try to unsuccessfully plead insanity. And that'll probably be the end of that. They'll just be like, alright, well, we'll fine you on all this other stuff. And look, I could be totally wrong. I'm not a fucking lawyer. Right? Maybe he will get 30 fucking years. Maybe but I'm saying, as one of my friends like to say, temper your expectations. He may not. Right? Don't get to the point where him getting like 10 years or less ruins your day. You know what I mean? Like look at it as like, hey, it's cool if it happens. No, he's pled guilty to 3 charges. He's already done that, so that's already bad. But look, I don't know, man. Oh, can we even get in here? Can I? I have to jump in, maybe? Don't get too hyped for it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure most people probably figured out IRL streaming is a bad idea many, many, many years ago. I don't know. Something about letting people know exactly where you are while you're streaming is probably not a great idea, especially when you're in public and they could just walk right up to you. Probably a bad idea, I'm just saying. Can we even climb this? How the fuck am I getting in here? Harassing people in public is like New York culture. Yeah, but motherfucker, you're gonna get actually stomped out. I've seen motherfuckers fight each other on the subway like it's Mortal Kombat. Like literally like it's that Mortal Kombat 9 map where the trains are going by. Or was that an Injustice map? You know what, a subway is just like a typical fighting game environment But I'm pretty sure there was a Mortal Kombat map on the subway. Maybe. Yeah, you can't be a nuisance, not want to fight people, and then just, I mean, I don't know, punchable face is just bad genetics. There's not really much you could do about that. You're either attractive or you're not. It's like the universal currency, but whatever. Like, it is what it is. But like, you definitely can't do all of that at the same time. You can only, the thing I always try to remind myself with as I try to like lose weight and get myself to be, you know, in better shape physically and mentally is like, you got to pick a struggle. You know what I mean? You have to pick a struggle in life. If you're fat, that's your struggle, right? If you're black, that's your struggle, right? You just have to pick one. And I don't mean that to say that black people are better or worse, right? Judge everyone by what they do, not who they are. But, you know, you gotta pick one. You can't be a billion things on top of everything else. It just doesn't work like that. People are, you know, you gotta present yourself so people might want to approach you and talk to you, you know? This is like my best shot, and I'm pretty sure I probably can't go in here yet. You gotta pick a struggle, homie. And I've said this to what's his name before. I said this to Gundam Otaku probably in one of my other rants. I was like, damn, dude, pick a struggle. This is not gonna work. I have no idea how to get in here. You know, I think there's an invisible wall, so I'm not even gonna bother. Which kind of sucks, because I really want to get in here. Jack Doherty. That's another one. I did kind of feel when basically his girlfriend, I don't really know the full story behind him, when she like just completely ditched him, called the cops and all this stuff. So I don't know, maybe it is like a really bad situation. I don't know, I haven't really followed it too much. Would you believe me if I say I miss the old days of content creation? Not necessarily because anything's bad about the current days, but you know, when it was just simpler and it was just dudes in their basement playing video games. It was like the ultimate grassroots movement. You really not grab this? Okay, I give up. Obviously we can't do this. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go back and get this cat, and then we'll do the story. The police will try to save them if they get there in time. Dude, only certain subway stations have like an actual reasonable police presence. Some of those subway stations are almost not even manned. So like you'll go out into like Queens and other stuff. A lot of those subway stations, there's just no one there. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 MTA employees. Like that's it. People fake public pranks to... Yeah, like, see, the thing about making a prank in public, you can't like follow and intentionally harass people. You know, like you can't do that. Even just from a basic perspective. Like, I don't know, man. Like imagine someone who's very tired. Do you really want to sit around and you know, you're tired after a long day of work? And now you gotta wonder if some jackass with a camera who doesn't even have a real job is going to try to farm your reaction to you being just some dude. He's gonna try to farm it for money. Like, how do you think that would make anyone else feel? Like, imagine you're tired after a long day of physical labor at a job you know doesn't pay you enough. I could pet it from down here. Holy shit, look at that. If I am homeless and undrugged, can I disembowel someone on the NYC subway and get away with it? No. But the better question would be if you were known to them to be dangerous, why were you on the subway in the first place? And no one ever can seem to sufficiently answer that question. You really can't get into this. This is a fucking fortress. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We only got 2 cats as well. Alright, we'll do this. Something to show the world. We're done with the southern area. I'm gonna try one more time. Let me see if there's really no way to get in, and if not, then I'll do this. Yeah, worst case, you minorly annoy someone, right? Like, but people should always be able to walk away from whatever stupid shit you're doing. Right? The minute you start, like, I don't know. The minute you start involving strangers to absolutely get involved in your stuff, either because you physically piss them off or something, like, obviously that crosses a line. But most reasonable people understand that. The problem is that the world is not dominated by reasonable people. needless to say. Yeah, I don't... See, the only thing I could think is that you get up here, but there's nowhere to grapple. Oh, I lied. Holy shit. It's right here. Oop. It's not one of those ones where you go around, it's one of these. But is this even high enough? I don't think this is high enough. Oh my god, that's what you're supposed to do. Not gonna lie, kind of wish there were multiple ways to get in, but whatever, it is what it is. Get your bitch ass over. This is like the most generic fucking enemy in the game too. We see him on like every mission.
Sorry for the trouble.
Which I think is really funny. Smart people are full of doubt and dumb people are full of confidence. One of the truest statements of all time. Absolutely. Alright. Well, this is jumping territory. Where are there even 13 enemies here? This is going to be a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I'm going over here. Like, obviously, there's more to it's simple, just be a good person. But there is something to be said, just like... You would think it's obvious to not do these things. But very obviously it isn't. But that's... Like, why do you think people are not going to... Yeah, that was an actual AC Shadows moment. Why do you think people are... Why do you think all these nuisance streamers don't nuisance stream in New York? Dude, someone in New York might genuinely beat your ass. They might pop the fucking strap. I'm not saying this is like a hopeful wish. I'm saying this just as someone who lives in New York. You know, dudes literally get shot, stabbed for anything in New York. Oh, let me delete this. Thank you. Might as well. Dudes get shot, stabbed, all kinds of stuff. You see the news. Alright, well, we have to fight these dudes. It's a fucking melee in here for some reason. I like how that was aimed at her initially, but then directed at me. Oh shit. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus Christ. I'm getting bodied by this dude. I have no idea why. This is an actual Fire Emblem tier counter. Very nice. Oh no, I'm immune! Yeah, she did all the work. I didn't have to do shit. Very nice. Yo, big dude didn't even come down. This is great. Some of this stuff is funny, man. Are you serious? How do you even... I stab his ass cheek. Dude, you know this guy has to be like 10 feet tall. I'm pretty sure I made my character as big as the character creator would allow. Look at this shit. Okay, he's dead. Like, I don't even know if I could have made a bigger character than that. Yeah, no, they don't. But, I mean, that's what Korea is, I guess, going to try to do. It's funny how multiple countries have united about this stuff. I will say, though, some of the things that he says and does, at least, are entertaining. Not in the sense like, yeah, it's great that it's happening to people, but it's more like the, wow, I can't believe this shit is actually happening. Some of it is just flat-out threats, but sometimes you have to look at the shit posting in something and just be like, damn, I'm actually in awe. Oh my god. We got one of the best items in the game. It's still not enough, though. We still need more. Just sometimes you're just in awe at how quickly people can fuck everything up for themselves. That has to be like a skill. Like, I don't even know how else to describe it. It's like, how the fuck did you manage this? Can I jump over? Yes, thank you. Huh? Oh, god damn it. Where'd you come from? What? I'm out of stamina. Oh my god. He headbutts me with a straw hat. Well, I guess if anything else, you know that that works for Luffy, so it makes sense it works for him. Alright, anyway. It's just right through whatever I was doing. Oh, shit. You know what it is? Enemy attacks don't really drain their stamina. I think that that's actually what more... That's more what happens. I don't think enemy attacks ever drain their stamina. It only really ever drains your stamina. Okay. So that should be everything over here. What the hell is that? Is that a body? I guess. What? I'm stuck. Listen, we could talk this out like men. Can y'all swim? I guess we're not gonna find out. Ow, 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 ow. She's stuck on the other side of the wall. She's not gonna help me. Okay, they can. Okay. He's still not dead, dude. Fuck, I can't aim this shit, dude. He's still not dead. Dude, thank you. He's invincible. Ow. Okay. Did I miss? Thank you. Alright, we're done. Can you imagine what 10,000 tweakers could do if dropped behind enemy lines? Oh my god, could you imagine the chaos? Bro is asking the real questions. Biff really just said, hire me, US Army. I think we could solve 2 problems of 1 stone. And then whoever comes back, we actually just give them the fent they want. We reward them, and then we send them back out. I feel like that definitely is like a human rights violation, though. Don't take my word for it. Actually, no, fuck that. It is definitely a violation. The question is, are you gonna get caught? That is definitely the plot of something. I've never watched Katana Zero. That just sounds like the plot of something, yes. Definitely. Isn't that what you do in Cyberpunk? Like you take inhalers or something? Where is it? Right here. Oh my god, we got another strength point. What the fuck, dude? We are 1 point away from the final intimidation. I have to read the book, though. 3 dex points? What am I even saving dex points for? I actually don't know. I think dex points don't matter anymore. Because I'm never going to use as long as you craft flammable and luminous powders. What even requires dex? Increases the number of earthenware balls replenished when autofilled. This is like throwables. Headshot attack with bows. Yeah, I don't really use dexterity. Dexterity is pretty much done, but I can't convert the points. We need one more charisma point. We have no intelligence, which is great. And then strength, yeah, okay. A Finnish soldier overdosed on so much meth, he stayed awake and escaped, skied 250 miles, survived off birds and pine cones. He had a heart rate of 200 beats per minute. How did he survive? Well, maybe I'm making an assumption. Combat drugs are nothing. New question is, what symptoms are you willing to risk for a reflex augmented 8 to 24 hours? Yeah, how lifelong are you willing to fuck up yourself just to do it? We're gonna have to bend the logic behind how much what's ethical versus we needed it to win the war. Oh well. He survived. World War II really just has some of the most insane stories. And what a glory it is to document them, you know? Imagine trying to get all these stories together. What a crazy fucking time. He took an entire bottle of 30. That is max pain levels. That's like, I need relief and I need it now. How many pills? Yes. The bottle. Let me save, by the way, since I haven't saved yet. Okay. He died at 71. He lived a full life. Damn. I'm looking for Viscount Shibusawa.
Why, you're looking at him.
Okay. I have a letter from you from Kaishu Katsu.
So, let me take a look.
That dude was playing Revengeance. Nard. That's pretty crazy. If true.
I've always said exhibitions are a great way to drum up military support, in addition to serving as an opportunity to sell Japanese products to the West. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eiichi Shibusawa. I am in charge of the government treasury. I have some ideas for items that might garner attention abroad. Perhaps you could assist me? For instance, in procuring ukiyo-e paintings, lacquerware, or even Satsuma pottery. Now, if only we had a contact who could help us.
Do we know anyone? Satsuma pottery?
Oh, do you have a lead, perchance?
Allegedly. That's where Princess Atsuko is from?
You mean to say...
I don't know what the other dude would do.
Excellent. These should be smooth sailing. Can I ask you to take care of the Satsuma pottery, in that case? I'll send word to the Satsuma myself later.
Leave it to me.
When you have made some progress, do let me know. Meanwhile, I shall endeavor to gather the other goods.
You know, that might be one thing I will give Fallout 4. I've seen a little bit of drug gameplay in Fallout 4. I think Jet does slow time. One of them slows time. Like, that is definitely one of the cooler things. It's like your awareness is so heightened. Things appear to move in slow motion. Could you imagine that? You have that heightened sense of adrenaline. I'm not gonna lie, it would make for a baller gameplay mechanic. What do you want me to say? Oh, I'd be lame? Of course not. That sounds awesome. Yeah, chems are crazy, and I did the most straight edge playthrough of Fallout possible. Why did I teleport here? I did the most... Did we do everything in Fallout 4? Yeah, we did, right? Oh shit, yeah, we're done with Fallout 4. There's unless we just want to dick around for like a couple hours. That's it. Maybe we'll play it just once in the summer. Maybe. Just to shoot the shit. Maybe. But we basically have done everything in it. There's nothing else to do. We finished it. Yeah, we mopped up Nuka World real fast once we did the story. I remember now. Maybe we'll do that. I will never say it'll never come back. Yeah, Yeah, Skyrim unfortunately gets completely... Wait, what the fuck? Skyrim gets completely, like, sidewinded, because then out of nowhere, here comes Oblivion, and it's, in my opinion, actually more fun than Skyrim. Yeah, we need to do the DLCs, though. We will do the Skyrim DLCs. Like, I need to start penciling in what I'm going to do in the summer. So I guess I should throw on the Skyrim DLCs. I want to start playing, like, PlayStation classics, like Sly 1 and Jack 1 and Killzone and Resistance, because I've never played those. Infamous 2 is the first one I would like to play, but nothing that we're playing right now is wrapping up anytime in the near future. So I don't know how that'll work out.
Who are you?
And I would love to play Infamous 2. Okay, working for Shibusawa. Okay.
Let Okubo know what your business is. He's by the north stage inside the house. Just make sure you're on your best behavior.
Ugh.
So, are you ready?
Listen, all we're here for is to ask about pottery.
Good.
Like, how bad could this be? Famous last words. How bad could this be? Let's see what's going on over here.
Why go to the trouble of dismantling it?
We must keep the peace within the clan. I fear that we have little choice.
Kuroda, this is the one who helped me fend off the Blue Demon.
Oh, I see. You're really something, huh? Kiyotaka Kuroda of the Satsuma at your service. What can I do for you today?
Ooh. I have a favor.
That's fine. But first things first. I'm under strict orders to inform a certain someone should you ever appear. I'm just going to get...
I have Second Son.
In the meantime, perhaps you could show us...
But I'm gonna play 2 first.
We are almost eager to see more.
Oh my god, everyone wants to see me fight. What do you want?
Come. Surely you are as intrigued as anyone. Show them what the Satsuma clan are capable of.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I defeated the Blue Demon. Skip it. This dude in the background. Oh, shit. Alright, we're not skipping it. Whatever.
Here I come.
Do I have the right sword? No. Okay. Yo, we got another intelligence point? Let's go. Ow, that hurt. Ah, fuck. I was like maybe half a second late. Stamina, please. I was late. Fuck.
You're good. But a war of the Satsuma is not so easily beaten.
What is that? What the fuck is that move? What the hell is going on in this game? They all have these weird fucking moves no one has before, dude. Like what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, I'm very scared by that. He's got like an advancing guard. What? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Ow. Like, I'm just terrified by that move. It just looks intimidating. Like, what the fuck? Alright, we traded. Like, just, I don't know what they're doing right now. I'm getting, I don't know, man. I'm getting cooked. Alright, anyway. Time for something completely unrelated.
I thank you for sparring.
Both of you were most impressive. I owe you for your part in my encounter with the Blue Demon. I thank you. But might I ask from whence you hail?
I'm a mere Rōnin.
I see.
Forgive my boldness, but anyone capable of defeating the Blue Demon should definitely be in the employ of the Satsuma.
Nah, I'm fine as I am.
Very well. We will not pressure you. After all, a stray rather loses its charm if it's put on a leash. At the very least, you can aid us with this pottery. I received a letter explaining everything. You see? I shall arrange to have it sent to Shibusawa.
Yeah, or whoever. Whatever. We had plenty of it.
Come for pleasure next time, not business. We'll have a drink or two. Okubo included, of course.
Count on it.
Very nice. They gave some crazy moves. It's a shame you can't learn any good moves. That would be like really funny. You get an advancing guard. Like it's an auto parry. You could just walk right through other dudes' moves. Does the extra intelligence point? No, we had 0, so it doesn't even matter. Like it literally does not benefit us at all because we need to have more than one. All right. Did we do all the other side missions? We never got the mission with the goth girl again. Even though both characters show up outside of that mission. We'll do this. We're going to do every other mission possible before progressing the story. These might be required by the story, so it kind of makes sense anyway. Okay. How high is this? Isn't this max level? It's intermediate. Bruh. How is this? Upgrade with Master. Train with Ryoma Sakamoto unlock. Alright, whatever. They're adding a lot of people very late. You gotta give them a little bit of credit on that. Maybe some of these bonds are going to be really easy to max out, but like I said, they introduce the whole people die and then only kill off one character. It's like, why even do that then? You could genuinely even forget how this game starts a little bit. Okay.
Oh, hello there. Ah, you came. Thanks to your efforts, I've received a fine piece of Satsuma pottery. It should fetch a high price overseas. At any rate, I was hoping to exhibit an ukiyo-e print and its woodblock at the upcoming international exhibition. As it happens, I found a collector who owns a masterpiece of the genre. After some negotiating, he agreed to lend it to me, if I did a certain job for him.
Namely, if I do a certain job.
Your help? The collector is a very wealthy man, so I'm sure we'll be duly rewarded.
I can't turn down the prospect of making money.
That's the spirit. Besides, the collector is presently right here in Edo. Let me take you.
I like money.
Shall we be on our way? Ukiyo-e can be cheaply manufactured. You just need the original woodblock. That's why it's popular among the masses.
Damn, right here? We're down the street. Uh-oh.
The piece we're borrowing is by a famous artist named Hokusai Katsushika. The owner is a great admirer of his works. We've arrived.
Oh my god! We know everyone in this city.
Who it might be. I wasn't expecting you. So,
You've been a thorn in my side, but I guess we're friends now.
I see. Before you ask, I haven't seen your samurai friend. I don't know anything more, so let's not waste our time.
Let's see. Heard talk of a reward.
So you're not entirely immune to a bit of...
Good lord. I'm tired.
Oh, you know each other?
Damn.
Excellent. Then let us get straight to business. We will take on that job you mentioned if you'll kindly lend me the woodblock.
Ah, yes. It is my hope that it makes waves at the International Exposition. Unfortunately, there's talk that someone is trying to steal it. I will not stand idly by and wait for these ruthless scoundrels to take my property. And
So that's where you come in. That's your job.
you come in.
To root out some thieves? I agree. We mustn't leave such men to their own devices. In fact, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
Yeah. If it's a Hokusai,
By all means. I'd never work for free and likewise expect the same of you.
In any case, the first thing we need to do is lure the rats into the open and kidnap them. Naturally, we mustn't let any harm come to the Consul General. Therefore, as soon as the thieves show up, we should whisk Mr. Harris to safety. Well then, let us get ourselves ready.
Alright, sounds good. I have to do something after this. It's not a huge deal.
So excited for you. Even the wood block is magnificent. I can already imagine exhibition goers marveling at the exhibit.
Alright, Santa Claus, lead the way.
With this, my acclaim shall flourish. You've done exceptionally. Please, leave the rest to me.
This way.
Oh my god, they literally showed up immediately.
Oh, they're here! The thieves!
Alright, let's go help him, maybe? Oh, okay, he closed the door.
Quickly, to the consul.
Oh my god!
Damn it! It's a trap!
I meant to do that. I couldn't break him. I couldn't break him. Alright, anyway, death. Okay, death. Okay.
Sorry, boss. You'll have to finish it.
Where's the boss?
It sounds like they have accomplices. We need
The door opened. I parkour over. The door opened. Can you blame me? It's a trap.
I couldn't stop them. They've taken the woodblock.
I'll tend to the consul. You go after the thieves.
There he is.
I'm not giving this up!
On some Batman shit. It's the Bat! Yeah, why does it think I'm in combat? It's so stupid. Whatever. Just to allow them to get ahead, so we have to fight them at a certain point, basically.
Alright, you lot! Stand out and deal with them!
Come, let's take care of these crooks.
Damn, he caught up instantly. What the fuck? I mean, I can respect it, but holy shit. I guess he wasn't that hurt. Get up. Get up and eat. Thank you. Fucking dude. Oh, I wanted to execute him. That would have been really funny. That would have been like super payback. Okay. Way early. That's it. Okay. I gotta find a different style. I don't like that this style makes you step back after like the second or third hit.
Just one measly woodblock. Surely that rich foreigner can spare it.
When you say things like that, you're even less inclined to be tough.
He's just shooting the shit out of him. He doesn't even care. He's just hitting me. Uh-oh. Oh. God damn. All right, anyway. Time for something completely unrelated.
See for myself. Splendid work, the both of you.
All right, you're coming with me to the commissioner's office. But first, tell me one thing. Why were you so anxious to get your hands on these woodblock?
Hokusai's bold compositions are said to capture the true essence of the ukiyo-e art form. Surely, there are collectors who pay anything to own one.
Okay.
I can see that you are not some simple outlaw. Tell me, have you ever worked as a merchant before?
I have. It was my former occupation, but I've since fallen on hard times, as you no doubt can see. Now, I have neither status nor money. Therefore, it was my intention to steal the print and gain a second lease on life.
Yeah, sounds like you've had a rough time.
Crime is a crime, no matter its motivation. One works to get money to buy what they need. Surely, that is the way of things in both our nations.
Now that Japan has opened its doors to the world, we can expect there to be many changes in the way we do business here. International trade will serve as an opportunity to greatly enrich our nation. But to make the best of it, we'll need the support of merchants like yourself. As a vassal of the shogunate, I vow to remake Japanese commerce for a new age. And I hope you'll contribute too. By honest means, of course.
I'll consider it. But you better not be paying me mere lip service.
That's the end of that business, I suppose. Here, a bit more than I promised. May it help you find your samurai friend.
Yeah, well, that's at this point we're never finding our sister. It's gonna be the most boring resolution of that plot line imaginable. Who knows? Maybe it'll be epic. Maybe it'll just be, oh, hey, I'm here. I'm actually not evil anymore. Oh, it's nice to see you again, brother. Something like that. I'm not expecting too much. 80 fugitives? Well, there must be 8 fugitives in the final area. Which is the one? 1, 2. I don't think it's this one. Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah. Do we even have any better armor? I really don't even use the bow anymore. Here's a better one. And we have a better gun. Like, I feel like the armor got left behind a long time ago, so I just kind of stopped upgrading. It kind of almost doesn't really matter that much. I mean, if you have to give this game one thing, it doesn't really matter too much what your armor is. As you can see, we haven't found any new gloves in a long time, and no new boots really worth it. Oh, you can get a 4th slot? Good to talk to Iga Shishi. Okay, where is he? I forget where it is. Where is the photographer's office? Is this it? Yeah, here we go. And there's a mission next to it. Perfect. Is that Master Zeus? No, that's Santa Claus. He was in the game at the start, and then he kind of goes away. That was like one of the first major missions of the game, is to find and hunt him down. Now he exists.
Been well, I trust?
Okay.
Ah, music to my ears. I was hoping you'd see that. Taken any photographs lately? I'd love to see them.
What the fuck? Available? Oh, you have to learn underwater photography. Yeah, we've done everything else. Okay.
Be sure to drop
That's like the only thing we haven't done, so we'll do the tech.
I'm glad to see you.
Like your advice on inventing things.
Really? That would be great. Oh, it looks like you have quite the collection. Good work.
Fast flight. You have to do gliding training in Yokohama. I think I have to teleport to do that. Maybe we should do that. 30 foreign books? Like, dude, come on, man. Lower fuel consumption. Firearm training in Edo and Kanda. Horseback in Edo and Kanda. Oh my god. Alright, can we teleport back? And let's see if we can... How do you even do that? I forget where the Testament of the Soul even is. How do you even do that? Was it up here? I don't remember. I don't know why it's not like a menu option. One of our hideouts has the ability to teleport like this. I just don't remember where. I wonder if you're going to get some special hyper mode. You do. I already have it. I just never use it. That's the Pleasure District. Where the fuck is it? Strengthen... Oh, we have to raise Ine. Ine's level. Okay, we'll do that. There you go. You have to come back later here. Let's give her a gift.
Oh, hello.
I forgot all about you, my love. Here.
You've come at just the right time. I was thinking of going to buy some medicine. Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thank you. I could really use the help.
I need someone to carry all the heavy things.
Sorry for all the trouble.
Damn, I wasn't wrong.
Carrying all this on my own. There's been an influx of injured people lately, on top of all our sick. It feels like we're constantly in need of... Huh?
Uh-oh. Bad luck.
Hello, you. Wait just 1 second. I'll bring you a little snack. What now? Are you asking for more? Do you want to be petted? Here.
What the fuck? Yo! He flash stepped. Well, that was kind of weird. You should be that nice to me. Yeah, you're an animal lover.
I am.
She likes cats, okay.
Yes. They're very cute. I have to admit, I love little animals. They're just so tiny and adorable. Nothing unusual about that, is there?
Not at all.
Never mind. You don't have to answer that. I suppose I don't have to keep trying to act professional in front of you anymore. Maybe I can be a little bit more myself. Let's give that a try. What do you say?
I agree. Oh. There you go. That's your date night in this game. Congratulations.
What about?
I want to talk to you because it's you. Holy shit. Knot of Destiny. I don't think we have anything. What else is she like? Frankenstein? Yeah, she would be interested in science. Yeah. Milk chocolate. So she likes Western things because she's into medicine. What do you think? It's better to give two of the chocolates, maybe? There you go.
This is really lovely.
You best wait a while. How long is wait a while? Who even knows? Alright, well, there you go.
Oh, all right.
Don't sound so disappointed. I only have so many... There you go, we're inseparable, yeah! Oh my god. Oh my god, her mission immediately popped up. Yeah! Let's fucking go.
Oh.
I'm back. I'm back, baby!
I apologize for the endless stream of requests, but I'm afraid I have another favor to ask. Remember when I told you about quinine? I've been pouring through medical texts since then, and I've all but confirmed that quinine will help to ease our cholera patient's suffering. It won't prevent cholera itself, unfortunately. But easing the patient's pain is something at least.
Fed up? This is probably one of the best love interests in the game, and that's saying something.
I haven't had any luck.
Alright. You can ask Fortune.
You're right.
He's supposed to be a captive, but I guess the game forgot about that. Oh well.
Wait for the trees to grow. Our patients will
It's like the end of an episode where the universe resets and it's like the episode never happened. Until one random episode, like 3 seasons later, references it.
I've heard rumors of a merchant selling cinchona bark by the river near Mifunakura. It sounds a little
The
bit
cat lady is just weird. She's very, I don't know. She just creeps me out.
Would you be willing to look for the merchant for me?
Of course.
Thank you. Again. I'm counting on you.
I won't let you down. Alright. In order to save lives, we're gonna have to murder a bunch of people, as usual. Or a fan theory emerged that everything after the episode is a post-death illusion, or that the whole show is like purgatory. I'm an Ed, Edd and Eddy fan. That's you get that. That's part and parcel. It's like part of the fucking environment. Everyone's dead. Everyone's already been dead for forever. They're all from different time periods. Gift timers either 15 minutes or 1 hour. Real time. I should have been dropping gifts on people left and right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, where even is the redhead, like, goth girl? You can't even find her anymore. Think about that shit. Oh my god, I'm teleporting. I should have gone across the bridge. Actually, no, I don't need to fucking teleport. This. Like, I didn't hallucinate this mission where we fight the other dude and she takes him and we're like kidnapped or whatever, right? Like, I'm sure it has a sequel. It's just really weird that the game then lets them wander around and be free characters and then it'll just randomly just pop up. It really is like an episode of a TV show. A Gumball episode? Really? I never watched Gumball. That was after my time on Cartoon Network. My time on Cartoon Network came to an end in like 2005, kind of.
Frequenting that door. I don't know what's going on in there, but best give it a wide berth.
Where? So not that into crazy chicks then? Oh my god. Yo, everyone's here in this mission. Oh, it's you.
Of all the places to run into each other.
Don't tell me you're medicine shopping.
Quite the contrary. I'm looking for a seedy apothecary. Someone here has been selling medicines of questionable quality lately. Let me guess. You're looking for the same person. I hear you've been frequenting the medical school lately. Something to do with that, I suppose? I see. In that case, shall we combine our efforts and start searching then? There are a lot of no good types in search of trouble around here. I'd feel a lot better if you were with me.
Google Foo says it is a book? What do you mean? I don't get it. What do you mean by a book? I gave her chocolate. It worked just fine. That's how we were able to do this mission.
I appreciate your company. Off we go. Strike while the iron is hot and all that.
It's literally the final episode of Gumball. That's fucking insane. Yeah, everything we've ever done is now canon. That I would be so fucked up. That's like, they didn't do this, so this is not a spoiler, but that's like the end of Pokemon. You know, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if like Pokemon ends and Ash is like actually like 20, 25, but mentally he's always looked at himself like he's still 10, so that's why the show keeps acting like he's 10? Wouldn't that be crazy? No, the book is literally a physical location you go to. It's an item you interact with. It's in one of the places, I don't remember where. I do have it. I just need to figure out where it is. I forgot, and it's not on the map. You would think something that key to revisit older areas would be obvious.
A little extra exertion to avoid unnecessary commotion.
Quite the thing to say, I guess. No, I definitely have the Testament of the Soul. I just don't know where it is. It's not something you carry. It's something you interact with. But I did it so long ago at the start of this chapter. Remember, the start of this chapter is crazy, man. Start of this chapter is one of the most depressing plot arcs in the game. And then it becomes shitposting, and that's why we've kind of meandered since then. Yeah, well, you know, they do it in, what's the anime? They do it in Excel World. The main character is actually not this pudgy, short little character. He just mentally sees himself as being that way. But he's not actually, like, pudgy and short. Oh my god, okay, we're going this way. He just mentally envisions himself that way because he has such low esteem. So I was thinking maybe they could do something like that. Like, imagine the mindfuck that would be. Yeah, yeah, that's the other theory. Oh, he actually's been in a coma. Pikachu put him in a coma. But yeah, no, now that Ash is gone, I definitely don't give a fuck about the Pokemon anime. How ironic. I didn't care when he was there, but now I actually do care. I guess I did care all along. Fuck, dude.
You must be in the market for a certain something.
We're looking for some Syncona bark.
You're a man. I just got my hands on some top crop.
Oh, it's in any longhouse. Okay, that's why. It's not in one specific place. It's in every longhouse. Alright, maybe they said that. I probably forgot. Ugh. And I'm gonna replace this chair this weekend for sure. Let's look at it first.
Of course, of course. Look all you want.
The weird colored tongues because they eat candy all the time. I thought it was always just stylized.
I see. This is a fake. A good one, but...
You know how people like to overthink everything.
Huh? Not buying then. Your loss. This is no ordinary Syncona bark, see? Specially grown. Makes a much stronger medicine than the usual stuff.
Lie to us again and I'll have your head. Too bad we already got plenty of specially grown bark. Yeah, let's lie.
Can't fool you, eh? I guess this means I can't let you leave either.
Uh-oh. I can't change my thing. Holy shit, dude. Oh, wow. Okay, it's one of those charge attacks. That's fine. Oops. Fortunately, you can't kill him, because I definitely murdered the shit out of him. Way early. What is it? You have to wait for the glint? Uh-oh. This poor dude. Why would you say fuck me for?
That takes care of it, I suppose. I'll turn this crook into the authorities. But that doesn't change the fact that the bark was fake. I'm sure your friends at the medical school will be...
Courage the Cowardly Dog is such a good show.
I'd like to drop by the medical school myself. If you're headed back that way, make sure to tell everyone what we learned here today.
Cartoons were just truly the best, man. But I like once they introduced like Foster's Home and then Camp Lazlo, like I just remember not being that interested. That's when I got more into anime.
Well,
it was like a 4-year anime growth. Also, SpongeBob was just kind of over at that point for me after the movie. We already had Battle for Bikini Bottom in the other game. I could never get into Foster's. Don't let it get you down.
Thank you. But I'm fine. I didn't have very high hopes in the first place. Frankly, this has made me reconsider a few things.
Ah, everyone's here. All went smoothly, turning in that crooked apothecary. Listen, if you're in great need of quinine, I can talk to someone in charge. If they hear how badly things stand, I'm sure they'd lend you some funds.
Thank you. But there are better uses for that money than acquiring quinine. We should use it to improve the upkeep of the medical school and the town. During the course of my research, I found that the spread of cholera can be prevented if we just keep our environment clean. For now, I think that should be our highest priority, even as we keep searching for a cure.
I see. While in America, I heard a theory that disease is actually caused by minuscule organisms that thrive in unclean environments. So perhaps the best strategy would be to keep them from proliferating. I'll inform the higher-ups of your proposal at once. Please.
What a team-up this is. This guy's a good guy. I like him.
Better to treat the cause than the symptoms, you say. Never thought I'd hear that coming from you, of all people.
Stop being so contrary, Father. Just say it nicely. Like, you've really matured, Ine. I'm so proud of you.
Well, if anyone's helped me earn Dr. Narasaki's esteem,
it's me! Right yes, here. It's me! Yes!
You've been of such great assistance to me. I must thank you again.
Edna is definitely my top #1 from my childhood. Let me know if you ever need me again.
Thanks.
Status improved! She kind of ended on a not smile, but whatever. That's probably the end of her plotline. Physician's kimono. Very nice. We're expected at the Pleasure District. I have no idea why. What does she want? Seriously, I'm trying to waifu it to the doctor. And look what you're doing. I have to talk to her about fucking cats, dude. What do you want? Seriously.
You are keeping...
What do you want?
Thank you for coming.
I guess we have to talk with her. Because there's nothing for me to get from cat collecting. Let's see.
I fear I have been a terrible bother. Words cannot.
Yeah, you have. Okay. Back? Awful.
Thank you for coming.
I want to talk.
I am delighted you so frequently make time to see me.
Just keep giving me the books, okay?
We live in a disquieting world of late. I pray you are not getting yourself involved in anything too dangerous.
Of course not. I am.
I thought so. It is crass of me to speak of the outside world. It is just that I spend all my days within the confines of the district. I sometimes dream of being able to leave.
of watching the sun as it sets behind the mountains. And hurry. Alone.
You're really not missing anything.
Wisps of cloud that linger over peaks lit by sunset's glow are identical in shade to the sleeves of my mourning robes. From the tale of Genji. Lovely, is it not?
It's beautiful.
I can almost see it all before me. Usugumo, wisps of cloud. My name was derived from that poem, you know.
There you go, see?
And there is another reason the name is important to me.
I want to fly away like a cloud.
If we get to know one another better, I might let you in on the secret. I suppose you will just have to keep coming to see me.
Oh my god. Here, let's just feed her chocolates or something. Oh, we could talk again? Okay, never mind.
I was just thinking how really I'd like to talk to you.
Dude.
Let us forget about the cold, harsh world. For now, all we need is you and me. Would you be interested in watching me dance?
Can I expect something good to come afterwards? Okay, yes, please.
Then I shall make preparations at once.
Sure.
I completely forgot. The shamisen that accompanies my dancing is broken. I cannot dance after.
Not with this character, no.
I have been meaning to commission a new one.
This is like talking with someone in real life. Bored, pressing X to skip as fast as fucking possible. Skip cutscene, skip cutscene, skip cutscene.
In order to make an exemplary shamisen.
I should go now. Like a Mass Effect cutscene.
Why, I suppose I could disrobe this.
No, keep your clothes on. Fuck. Keep it on.
Just my little joke.
Yeah, I'm not amused. No.
Huh? You do not seem to be very amused.
I'm going back to the doctor.
If you were any other customer, our time together would be over already.
Damn! It's been like 5 minutes.
There is so much more I want to do.
All you did was talk about how you want to dance and then your instrument's broken. What? This is bait. This is a marketing strategy. This is ridiculous. This fucking game. All right. Anything else? Here, let me just put a bunch of chocolates in you, and I'm going home. Okay, here we go. I've got something for you. What is she like? Poetry anthology. Someone who likes cats and children. Who the fuck would like children? We have not met like a teacher or like a daycare person. Incense and plants. Let's see. Let's just fucking give her. Well, we won't. Okay, here we go. Edo Cosmetics makes sense. Here we go. Give her one.
Perfect.
Hopefully that's enough. All right, I'm done.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Farewell, then.
Goodbye. Well, that was a waste of time. Alright, I'm not doing chests. Is there anything else to do besides these little minor missions? Not really. I really think we've done, like, everything else, right? There's no more pictures we could take. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything else to do. Oh, there's a shrine, I guess. That's the last... Probably the last thing to do that's not one of these side mission missions. Side mission missions. Yeah, let's just go hit that up. Because I don't care what's in the chest. And then that's it. We really just have to progress the story after that. We're making bacon. Big tittied blonde dragon goddess. Okay. Not in this game. Which reminds me, I need to play Duke Nukem Forever, but I'm pretty sure that game is nudity, so I'm probably gonna have to put it... I have to find another website to put up, like, slightly NSFW gameplay. And I'm trying to wonder what website could I even get away with that on. And it's not even like playing actual prawn games. I mean, just like legitimately just playing games that happen to have a lot of nudity in them. Because there's no way I put them on YouTube. That just... Why is this growing in the middle of the street? That's really weird. There's no way I do that. I have to figure that out. Maybe I just make an Odyssey and just see what happens, but like you have to actually have like Odyssey doesn't host things for free. You get a limit to how much you can host. So I'm not too sure. I have no idea what I'm going to do about that. Because we still have Dante's Inferno. There's one video part of Dante's Inferno I made and I'm never going to get to upload it anywhere. I am not, no, because to upload to PrawnHub you have to give them your ID and I'm not doing that. I'm not streaming it unarchived. The whole point is that it will be archived. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've never figured out the answer to that question, and to be fair, I haven't really looked too deeply into it. So I haven't figured it out yet. Oh no. I'm sure there's an answer. Again, it's just really so I can play Dante's Inferno and Duke Nukem Forever. Like that's pretty much the real answer. Alright, what time is it? 30 minutes? We could do a story mission. Okay.
Sorry for the trouble.
Maybe Daily Motion, yeah. I should look into that.
Top secret stuff. I'm serious. Not a word to anyone. I take it you heard His Excellency is heading to Kyoto. Well,
Aha.
the group of Rōnin, the Roshigumi, has been assembled to act as his escort.
Hang on.
Recruiting the best around, no matter their background. Even a criminal record is no problem. It's a pretty brave move. Lord Katamori, the military commissioner of Kyoto, claims...
When did this get unplugged?
...the chance to earn a decent living.
What?
But...
When did I unplug that?
He's luring the Shogun's enemies so he can wipe them out all at once.
Smart man.
Like a pretty boy, but he's a sly one. No question.
You Shogunate heavyweights come up with all sorts of things.
I'm just afraid things might heat up, putting the Shogun in danger. I need people I can trust inside the Roshigumi to see which way the wind is blowing. How about it? You two would be perfect.
Sorry, I want to plug this in. Does this thing even work still? Ah, no, I don't think it does. Damn. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out real quick, and I know I shouldn't, sorry. Does this work? Let's see. I think that's why I was using it. If so, then I'll move it. Dude, what the fuck happened to this thing? Seriously. What? Alright, I don't remember where the charger for almost any of this stuff is, so that's kind of bad. Whatever. Bro, does any of this stuff hold a charge anymore? Holy shit, it does. When was the last time I even used this? Yo, to play Soul Silver? What the fuck? Alright, maybe it doesn't need to charge. I don't know. Maybe this charging cable doesn't work and I need to throw it out. I'm gonna buy a new one. Yeah, I was looking at this Omni charger I have. I don't even think it works. I think it's completely busted, so I will probably not be dealing with that anymore. Alright, never mind. I'll buy another one. Alright. Is this related to the Demon Claw?
We've looked everywhere and there's no sign of them in Edo.
Yeah, Kyoto's probably the last place.
The likeliest location is Kyoto. Anti-shogunate
Not the bees! Oh god! Ah! They're everywhere! They're in my eyes! There you go.
No objections here. Sign me up.
Not the bees! I'm sorry. I'm sure Nick Cage is really good, but every time I see a Nick Cage clip, I wonder, like, why is he so, like, hype? Yeah. I don't know, man.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Not even being mean. I don't know.
Koishikawa is about to be flooded with hopefuls. Head there and report.
Yeah, let me do that.
We better hurry.
Okay.
To Denzoin Temple.
Not the bees. Discount new items. Let's go to a blacksmith. Maybe we'll save this mission for next time, which is Wednesday. Because I should, there's a couple things I should do before we, before the day is completely... Wait, what the fuck? How are you here? What?
Hello there. I've got something I wanted to run by you. The Japanese people possess...
Did that mission happen where she kidnaps him? Is this like a fucking joke? I'm very confused.
Never grown a plant themselves, you included. Is that not a great pity? I certainly
It's like it never happened.
But then, Eureka, I thought. You should start your own little garden.
Sounds fun.
That's what I like to hear. Good thing, too, since I already went ahead and made some preparations behind your house.
Yeah, excellent.
I look forward to seeing what kind of plants you decide to grow.
Okay. Do you sell anything? I feel like most of the merchants don't even sell anything worthwhile. Fuck it, we have tons of money. Who cares? I think I use the endurance remedies, so that makes sense. If I don't use the key remedy, I should.
Is there anything else?
Craft. You can only carry 3 of these. Like, yeah, I get it. They don't want you to just run through the game with infinite healing. But, like, you can never increase that pouch. Whatever.
Welcome. I'm blessed to have your patronage.
Look how expensive this is. This is why I never do any of this. I feel like a lot of the systems in this game need work. Like, I'm not like the biggest fan of like half the systems in this game. Fortunately, the game is pretty easy. That like it doesn't really matter that much. But it does, I don't know. It definitely has meandered on a bit. Where is this exactly? All the way up here. Alright. I think we'll do this next time. Next time we will actually make an honest attempt to either get to the end of the Edo part or to approach the end of the Edo segment. So don't worry, we're not going to have to wait a week to continue. We're going to play this again in 2 days. Tomorrow is going to be Final Fantasy and Oblivion. Trying to think, what else am I going to say? Tomorrow's going to be Final Fantasy and Oblivion. And, I mean, I'm going to really ask, do I need to do Final Fantasy? Like, if I go take another 2-hour nap, and I do my weeklies at 4 in the morning, and or like 4 to 6 in the morning, whatever, and then like, do I even need to do anything? Because there's no raid prep. We're still on the first fight. So there's not really much else for me to do. Okay, I'm going to change the scene. Let's see if it freezes the stream. It did not. So, like, there's not really much for me to prep on Final Fantasy. So maybe I don't do Final Fantasy. Maybe I just don't stream Final Fantasy tomorrow, because what am I even going to do? Like, yeah, I could shoot the shit with Dax, but, like, unless he really wants to do something, what's the point? Huh. Yeah, tomorrow, Torture. Well, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow is going to be more Rōnin. That's going to be for Wednesday's stream. We give Rōnin double billing here on the channel. And, Then Thursday will be more Oblivion, because Tuesday, Thursday are my raid days. Friday will be Xenoblade again. Saturday, hopefully, we'll get back to Assassin's Creed Shadows if I actually don't want to Sudoku my way out of it. And then I'd like to hope that we just play it for 2 days and we beat like half the fucking game. Considering I think we're already at, what was it, like 30 or 40% done through the story and we barely touched it. Thank fucking God. Like, then I just won't have to play it anymore. Even for like $20 off, it's still too fucking expensive. Yeah, well, listen, you laugh, but then one day that stream is going to show up and you won't be laughing anymore. No, I know what it is. I just say Sudoku. You gotta bypass that YouTube algorithm, you know? Anyway, that's all I've got, folks. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Narg. Much appreciated, y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Chilling, shooting the shit, whatever you're gonna be up to. I mean, look, good progress today. I'm not gonna deny that, which is awesome. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go watch some stuff, eat. I'm not hungry. I already ate. So, I'll probably just chill. Alright, y'all have a good evening. Enjoy. And I should put Not the Bees on the soundboard. That's actually a good thing. I'll do that next time. Alright, peace.